So I'm back in the van. I got the lady who I stayed at. I had to get an Airbnb last night, as I said, and she drove me there this morning, as I showed you, to the garage. And the guy said just come back about 12. She did all the conversation for me. It was amazing. She could speak really good English, and the guys at the garage spoke no English at all. So she did all of the talking and translation from me to them, then back to me. And initially they wanted the whole exhaust. I'd said, you know, we can do this, but it's going to be 3 or 4 days, and I got nowhere else to stay, so I didn't want to have to pay her, you know, 50 euros a night for an Airbnb while waiting for my van. You know, it's like 200 euros. So the guy said, look, we can weld it and it'll last a few thousand miles. You know, it might last longer, I don't know. But your exhaust needs replacing. There's lots of little rusty bits on it, and some of the hangers are not working properly, etc, etc, as most garages always say. But he took me down underneath and showed me, and he was right. You know, there were lots of bits that were wearing out. But he just fixed it for me and said, yeah, I'll just weld it, don't worry, come back in about 12 o'clock. So I went and had a couple of coffees, and a little place, there's a little market in town, and I wandered around the market. And I went back there and I said, how much? Expecting him to say 100 euros. 30 euros. That's all he charged me, 30 euros. So I gave him 50, and he had 2 guys working for him, and I just said, look, get yourselves a drink. Because I'm so happy that he could do it. I mean, if it wanted to be the whole thing replaced, I was looking at 300 probably to do the whole exhaust. So it's fine, going along, no noise. I know where the gap is. It's not a break, it's not a hole, it's not a rust. It's actually pulled away from the clamp. So he's welded all around there instead of kind of putting it back together and putting on a new clamp. So it's all been welded up. So I can keep an eye on that, and I know where it is now. So what I thought could be a fix, if I need to, is to drill a couple of small holes in the exhaust right through the 2 bits that join, and then put a couple of self-tapping screws in, and then buy some of that exhaust tape that you wrap around and put some metal weld underneath it all, so that would kind of hold it for quite a long time. I obviously need to get a new exhaust at some point, so we'll see. I'll probably get one when I arrive in Malta. So now I'm heading on the, there's a police there, and I forgot to put my seatbelt on. Should be okay. I'm heading now to a toll road because I'm going to get down to Naples as quickly as I can. And when I get to Naples, I'm going to look at booking a ferry, and there's an overnight ferry that leaves at 8 PM and gets into Sicily in the morning. So it's over 10 hours it takes. So if I get the overnight ferry, I can then spend a few days in Sicily, which is what I really would like to do. You know, even a week, spend time driving around all of Sicily, and then get the next ferry to Malta after that, and find out where this guy is. He's in Marseille somewhere, so I'll get his address. I used to live there, so I know the area quite well. But yeah, so that's it. I'm on the toll road for a couple of hours now, so it'll be a bit boring if I stay on here. But that's it. Florence is just over there. I didn't want to go and spend loads of time. There's no campsites open around here, and there's nowhere to just pitch up. I drove around for ages last night, and there's just nothing. So I don't want to have to pay for anywhere to stay like I did last night. So I think if I can get down to Naples and get on the ferry tonight, then I'll find somewhere tomorrow in Sicily that I can camp for you know, camp a day and then drive somewhere else, and camp again, drive somewhere else. Yeah, so that's it for now. Have a great day. I'm in a very good mood and very pleased that the guys fixed my exhaust for me so cheaply. But I'll speak to you all again later. Bye bye. Hello, hello. So talk about changes in fortune and changes in everything that's happening. I've just got an email from a workaway host in bloody Chamonix in the French Alps, and she's just sent a message saying, look, if you want to come, you're very welcome to come and stay. No time limit, stay as long or as little time as you like. I appreciate you looking for a ski job, so come and stay here, you know, for a couple of weeks. I need help renovating a bathroom. So I'm gonna turn back. I know it sounds so really ridiculous, but how far I've actually driven, and I was just coming up to being near Rome, but I really, you know, it's what I set out to do. I set out in my plan to do a season in the Alps, and that's what I want to do. I really do want to do a season in the Alps, and I think if I don't do that, I think I'll be disappointed. So I'm gonna go and do that. I think I've got one issue in that my starter motor, I think, has packed up. So I'm having to stop on hills to get myself started, which is okay if I can make sure I don't stop anywhere without a hill. But if I go to petrol station, I have to turn the engine off because I've got a locked fuel gauge, oh bloody hell, you know, filler. My fuel cap is lockable, so it's locked. So, and I've only got one key for the vehicle, so I have to unlock it. So I could possibly be calling the RAC out at some point in this next couple of days, but I think I'm going to go back and do that, go to the Alps. I'm currently in Lazio, really nice flowing hills. I was in Tuscany, went through Umbria, and now in Lazio, which is near where Rome is, and I'm going to head back. So I'm going to find somewhere to park up for this evening on a hill so I can get going in the morning and head back. I could be most of the way back by tomorrow evening, so I'm going to give it a go. But anyway, okay, see you later, bye. Beautiful countryside around here, mixed in with tunnels and probably on mountains, but quite decent sized hills. I just put in the sat nav to get back to Florence because it's kind of a quarter of the way back to where I started from, so just following the sat nav. I don't know why it didn't take me back to the Autostrada, to be honest, but the scenery's been a lot nicer coming this way. I feel like just driving until I can't drive anymore because it took me 2 days to get here, so I'm just going to do the same to get back. And without a starter motor, I'm going to have to make sure I park on a hill. So see how that goes. Good morning. I turned around last night, as you know, heading back to the Alps, and parked up in a kind of parking area, petrol station, sort of a service station area, where lots of people just sleep for the night. You're allowed to just crash for the night. No electric, but safe. And went to start the van this morning, and it won't start. Starter motor's gone. It had been going for a while now, and I've had to keep getting underneath every now and then and just touching the solenoid to kind of cause a spark to get it to ignite, but it's not working at all now. So I'm kind of I can't say halfway, yeah, halfway between Florence and Milan, on the A14 Autostrada, So I've got to pinpoint myself. I'm going to ring the RAC. Hopefully they'll send someone out to me, get me going. But they're not going to replace any parts. I was hoping to get to somewhere where I could find a garage and just leave the van for a few days, but we'll see what happens. But that's it for now. Bye bye. I was telling you all that I'd broken down and the starter motor wouldn't work, and I'd call the RAC. Well, the RAC refused to come out to me because I've been out of the country for 90 days, 5 days more than 90 days, which, you know, that apparently it's in the small print that if you're out of the country for more than 90 days out of the UK with European cover, they won't cover you. So they refused to come and collect me. So I managed to bump start it by just kind of going down a gentle slope and getting it going. And I'm kind of heading back to my last campsite in Italy. I know the lady there. I've stayed there a couple of times now to find out if she knows a little garage anywhere I can get this fixed. But I'm just, you know, putting this out there. If you've got RAC cover, read the small print, because they're trying to get out of everything, absolutely everything. First of all, they wanted to know the date I came over, and they wanted to check it, and they wanted a copy of the booking. Then they needed to check my vehicle was taxed and MOT'd and everything else. Then they checked that I had insurance to be in Europe. And then eventually they came back to me and said, oh sorry, you've been out of the country for more than 90 days, so we can't cover you. Bye. And just left me stranded on a motorway in Italy. Can't believe it. So yeah, if you've got any RAC cover, check it thoroughly. I would. I'm gonna try and get the van sorted myself now. Bye for now. Hello. I've been searching all afternoon for somewhere to fix my van. I've been on the internet and I've been looking for starter motors, and they just don't exist for this van. Apparently it's a special engine, AB, and I had to go and buy the van that had a weird engine, and you just can't get parts. When I left the UK, it was impossible to get a alternator and battery, but I've just came to this place in a little mountain town, and there we go there. I just stopped on, I saw it as I was driving past and pulled in, and I sat with the guy for probably half an hour, and we were going through everything, went through eBay, we found lots of different codes, and he's found one. So I've said to him, you know, when can you do it? And he said, come bring it in tomorrow morning at 10, and a couple of hours, come and get it. So fantastic. So that's the starter motor fixed, a brand new one. Okay, see you later, bye. Hello everyone, I'm yet again at another garage. Funny story. I'm up in the hills though, so it is quite nice. So I got my exhaust fixed, and as I mentioned, the starter motor started to go, so I kept parking on hills and jump starting myself, and as of yesterday it completely stopped working. I can still jump start it on hills, but that's about it. So I decided to get it fixed. I came to these guys here, and amazingly they found me a starter motor, and here we are to get it fixed today. So I'm just waiting now for the guys to kind of get me booked in. They said that they'd be about lunchtime to get it in, so just sort of lingering. I'm not allowed out anywhere because there's a lockdown in this region of Italy, so you're not allowed out on the roads unless you have a reason to be out on the roads, and these guys obviously are offering a service to people in case they break down and that, so they're allowed to be out. But I've just got to sort of stay, so I'm just sitting in the back of here, just literally doing some uploads at the moment, and yeah, so there you go. Look, making myself a coffee, and just waiting. So I'll keep you posted when I get my new starter motor on. Bye for now. There's the garage, and here's the van, and we're turning the key. We're turning. Oh, listen to that. There you go. She's all fixed, healthy again. And we're heading on our way to France now. Up through the mountains. I may not make it tonight, but I'm going to head that way. Bye for now.